Everybody, hopefully this is working. And we shall see. Anyway, this is Max from Star Lizard Gaming, and I'm back after a while. I was busy playing Wukong, like a lot of people were, and since there are just so many videos, I just felt like just playing the game and having fun and not bother broadcasting it. Anyway, we're back. I do other games too. Looking forward to Sniper Elite coming up soon. And there are a few other games. I'll decide whether I want to actually have the time to play them or not. Unlike a lot of broadcasters, I'm not doing this for money and I'm not doing reviews. So I don't really care if I have to be game day one to broadcast stuff. So we shall see how future plans go. But right now, we are at my home base, which is here. And however, this is pronounced 02, which has 8 resources, and I'm at a place where I have 6 of them. You can theoretically land somewhere in this area, and there's another one around the other side of the globe, where you can get all 8 resources in one base. That's why this place is incredibly popular. It also does have a lot of wildlife. Some of it's a bit dangerous, so you might sort of look around before you start base building. I'm in an area that's relatively free of hostile animals because I've killed most of them. But other than that, over here you have the Eidos quest with the convict deal going on. Those who've been over here know what I'm talking about. If not, it is kind of a fun side quest to do, and you don't have to do much running around. Everything is pretty much on this planet. Alright, and so here we are at my base. I haven't bothered to name it yet. I will eventually. So let's see. We are here. I am using several mods like most everyone else does now. I have the Skully's Emporium mods. There's like 3 of them. He updates his stuff a lot. So, and he has different modules too. So if you want some stuff but not the whole suite of crap that you can use to build your base with, you can do that. I'm also using Outpost Habs Expanded. You'll see what those look like in a moment. I have Nim's Deco pack. That's the stuff inside, the decorations and stuff. The Wicked Outpost project, which is this right here. You can build a landing pad with a hab, and you can double your habs like this. I just started this about a week ago. And you can go from up here all the way down there, and you can drive your car through there if you have one. That can fit into this garage. So, and let's see, the last one is the Inquistor Build-A-Farm. I don't know if I have any of those pieces here, but those are those like dome igloo hut type things that you see on Outposts. Occasionally I'll have one and put one out for like a storage shed, but I don't think I've done that here. Alright, over here is the 2 main bases. As you can see, there's one back there, there's one there. This is the the Outpost Expanded, where you can get all sorts of different types of looking outposts as opposed to your standard ones. Unfortunately, this mod here, the Wicked Outpost, the only 2 types of mods he has right now are the science type mods, habs, and the sort of atrium type habs, garden ones. I'm sure they'll expand on this later. So let us go do an overview. And as we settle back, we have the spaceship, the landing pad. It's called the Science Headquarters in this mod, but it functions exactly as the large landing pad with the controls and stuff that you can use to change your ships, modify things like that, the terminals. And you can walk right into there it drops down, and I can actually walk inside instead of trying to climb down that ladder all the time. Over here are my Habs, as you can see, IKEA and what is this, Gargonian Habs. They're just basically square box-like roofs that look either stone or wood or other materials. It looks different than your standard building materials. And you can see that all goes together nicely. Here's some more of these. I just like the interiors of these better than your standard mod and your standard Habs. Let's see, what else do we have here? Of course, we have the industrial area right here where I have my various mining equipment, pumping stuff into these containers, which every so often, when I think about it, I will empty them onto my ship and go sell the stuff. It is a fairly nice passive income, and I'm not even trying to crank out the giant industrial mining complex. With an area this size, if I really wanted to do the storage sheds and the extractors, I could actually produce a decent income relative to game size in terms. It just kind of depends if you want to play Merchant Prince roleplay or if you just want to go out there and shoot things. But I have found it is kind of nice, if you can do it relatively easy, is to produce a passive income, which is what I'm doing here. Alright, let's get out of this and actually explore. Okay, we're up here, so we will go through. As you've noticed, this hab, okay, up in here, you can actually take the vehicle and drive it right into here. The lighting's a little bit weird in here. I'll have to adjust that by putting actually more lighting. But it does sort of look like a garage that you'd be driving into. And as you can see, some examples of NIMS stuff and other people's. This stuff is not normally in the game. It is a mod. And so you can make your garage area look reasonably garage-like for receiving stuff. Okay, we'll go up here real quick. I've actually set up the command center, amazingly enough. Unfortunately, we have to hit a better companion mod or crew member mod, because a lot of times they just sort of stand around in bases. They haven't really fixed that, either the modders or Starfield itself. Anyway, this is the command center, and basically like the tower from landing ships and that. Alright. Actually look quite realistic for doing that here. Okay, in here is basically what I've set up. Always stick one of these things, crew stations, in any building you want people to actually wander into for your ground crew. Otherwise they'll ignore it, because there's no reason for them to go there, because there's no workstation for them. I've just started decorating these. These, of course, are more of the mod packs I've mentioned. And again, more storage. Another lounge area. I've started slowly, one by one, putting buildings out. This is really cool. I like this. Again, you must use mods. I use a computer, PC. I don't know how well the mods work in any of the other things. I'm sure they're reasonably well. Ammo center. Oh, by the way, somebody's made a mod, and this is a spacesuit workbench. Isn't that not super cool? And this you can actually store ammo in. You can put some of these in your ship. I've tried it. I believe it's the NIMS pack, although it might be Skully's Emporium. Either one of them have stuff like this. But you can't put all of their stuff into your spaceship. It just doesn't fit height-wise or things like that. Like, I don't think that will fit in a spaceship, just because of the height ceiling restrictions. But this probably will. I haven't tested it. Do that yourself. Okay, yeah, okay, came out of there. Again, these are decorated, but not fully decorated. And this, you'll see, is kind of cool. Another receiving station for the spaceship. Again, more heavily modded stuff. That actually is real storage. Any of these things like that are storage, so that helps. And now you pop down out of here, and that's how you get out. Or you can just jump down, it doesn't matter. Over here, as you see, is my production storage facilities. The only problem I found with this is the Wicked Outpost mod, is if you plop this here, the stairs don't reach all the way. They'll probably fix that, but you have to have a couple of hallway extensions before you stick another module into here. Otherwise, things sort of glitch and maybe not connect well. I think it has to do with the stairs here getting cut off because of that. Once they fix this, they'll probably just remove the stairs there, and that would solve all of the problems. But so far it works great, as you've seen. Just make sure you have a couple of extensions, hallway extensions, and you should be good to go. I wouldn't at the moment try putting these habs connected to any of the other habs. I've had some that work kind of successfully, but it looks really funny on the inside, and sometimes it just doesn't work. I mean, you'll place it, but you can't enter the door. So for now, I think it would be best for the Wicked project to use their habs only on their stuff, so you can do cool stuff like this, and then maybe later on you can integrate some of these habs into that structure. Alright, now we go to... I'm going to rearrange the furniture in these, I think. Crew member, great.
It's a great day in the space lanes.
Yeah, here's all our people hanging around. Okay. Is obviously modded. Again, have a station there because I want people to come in here and stand around looking clueless. All our mission boards. That's right, I don't even have to go see the bounty hunters. I got their board right there too. And for some unknown reason, I have the Constellation missile board. Okay, a nice couch setup. I think I'm going to make this the main office lounge area and make the other one more the personal living space with kitchen and stuff. I'm not sure. And trade a couple of kiosks to sell stuff or buy stuff.
Hey, it's my personal savior.
Oh yeah, we
Thanks
saved
again
this
for the
guy
assist.
once a long time ago. Okay, I'll probably keep this as the kitchen because I've already had it set up really nicely. Yes, gone are those crappy stove things. You do need this, however, to cook. They have a couple of other modded cooking stations that look a little different, but now you can have your own sinks and stuff. I'll put the knickknacks and other stuff on these tables later on. This is probably going to be the workshop area plus the gym rec area. I have to add more furniture, obviously. And then I can start adding trophy armor sets here. Stuff that looks really cool, but I'll never use, and it's probably not worth selling. But it looks good. Alright. This is a workbench table, so is that. And yes, spacesuit workbench here also. Yeah, I don't have to use it as such, but it does look good. I'll make this more of a gym rec area. Maybe I'll put the pool table or some gaming thing in. I just have benches and a few lockers over here. This is empty, obviously. Since it's a hatch outside, I'll set it up something like a reception storage area. And over here, our medical complex. Yeah, I think I'll leave this exactly what it is. I don't have any living sleeping quarters in here, which is great. So I can make this more or less the base hub and stuff like that. Once you start putting down the buildings, then you kind of have to figure out what you want to do all over again. Okay, we pop out here. I like this planet just because of the plants and stuff look really cool. Okay, this will probably, if I haven't done it already, this will get turned into the main housing unit and storage for supplies and stuff. And as you see, I haven't done nearly as much with this because it's just easier to work on and finish one building group at a time. Again, that's here. I only just started setting up stuff, like I have a bed here, bed there. I'll probably make this another living space area and put in a few partitions and that. I do have another kitchen in here, which makes sense, I guess. I'll keep this stuff more or less like this. Oh yes, healthy nutrition, yeah. And Terra Brew, must have Terra Brew. And then in the administration office, couple of things here. She's standing there again. When you're using the building mods, I found they don't move around quite as much because they don't really know what the hell to do. Which is, again, unfortunate, but I'd rather have the building stuff here. I warehouse my people here in case I might need them on a mission. I can swap out the crew. And I know where all my guys are at. This will get filled in a little better as the front office. Some workstations. And that's about it so far. This should be complete, depending on my time schedule on that, in a couple of weeks, and I'll re-show it yet again. I'll show, I've done stuff in the ship now. Because base building has gotten a lot better, you don't have to do quite as much cramming of stuff into your ship anymore. You can just pop into a base like this in one stop, get everything done. When the game first came out, base building was like sort of an achievement, but not all that useful. Yeah, well, we'll pop over here.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I wish they all would kind of like start moving around a bit more, but again, I think it's because of the building mods that kind of messes up the path for these guys. They know there's something there, but they don't exactly figure out what it is. Again, I use the bases to warehouse these guys, and I'd rather just have it looking better with them standing around clueless than have it look like it used to. Oh well. So much for that. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick video of the base that I have so far. I'm going to start up doing more videos now. I just simply took a break from this game and that. Sniper Elite is coming up soon, within a couple of months. I'll definitely buy that game unless the reviews come out and say it's just garbage. That unfortunately has happened occasionally. But so much for that. We'll see. And I will, of course, broadcast that like everyone else, because you can get some really cool, fun stuff to do at Sniper Elite. Of course, that will be rated M just because you shoot people. And it shows exactly what bullets do to people. And they have a few other games coming up that I'll probably do. The Indiana Jones game, I would love to say I'll just straight play that, but kinda needs to see what it looks like nowadays with most games, unfortunately. And I'm not really interested in having to be filming it day one, and nobody's paying me, so I'll actually wait to see if it's worth it for me to actually play. Anyway, so much for that. Thanks for watching. More videos will be coming of actual gameplay and me shooting people. Oh, as you've noticed, mods for uniforms and stuff. At some point I will post all the mods I use for that, but any decent or mostly liked skins mod will come up with stuff like this. At least everyone isn't looking bland and boring, and that's my new favorite outfit for Andrea. She actually looks good in it, as you can see. Yep. I like that much better. It's some general's outfit. I forget exactly what, but it looks better on her than anyone else I've seen. Okay, enough babbling on. Thanks for watching, tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. If you actually comment, I will answer them. Might not be able to do it that day, but I do look through the comments and stuff. So, with all of that said, I will see you next time.